What's up, everybody? I'm Matt Guff from House.com. You guys know who I am. I'm with Tom Anderson, a guy I've known ever since I stepped on skis and snowboard. Tom, how you doing, man?
Good.
Gosh, it's good to see you. So you have been involved with Andy's Tower Hills since the start. How did this all come about in the middle of Minnesota?
Well, my dad is Paul, and my uncle is Vern, and they both love to play, do everything in the snow during the winter time. And they grew up playing out, sliding down hills, and just doing anything, snowmobiles, you name it. And they were avid snowmobilers, and they also decided they would take a break and go skiing.
Okay.
And they went skiing, and then they really liked skiing, and then all of a sudden he says, let's look for a hill. And so they grew up in this area by Alexandria.
Yep. And is this technically Kensington?
The address is Kensington.
Okay.
We on the map, I mean, if you want to say it's the birthplace of America, which most people don't know.
It is.
And it's before Christopher Columbus, but no, that's beside the point. But anyway, we just say Alexandria, and people know where that's at.
You're right. So this you've seen a lot of generations of snowboarders and skiers kind of grow up, and have this be their point of start to their careers and everything. What's one of the greatest pieces of joy that you find within that? You see these kids grow up and kind of grow on, like. How does that feel?
That's a great question. When I first started out here, I was a very learner type thing. Didn't know a thing about the ski industry, anything. But what makes it so joyful is that everybody comes out to have fun. And when they come out to have fun, there's camaraderie. You can't get that by staring at a cell phone and playing a game.
That's right.
You're coming out here, you're forced to ride up to chairlift with friends and actually talk to each other, which is awesome. And you learn how to communicate, and you're just having fun. Families, you can have anybody from a couple years old up to mega years old. My dad's 85 years old, and we still ski together.
He still skis. Oh, that's so good. So what do you think, what does the future hold for this resort, Andy's, and people here?
Well, it looks really good. People don't want to hear about the business side of it, but you still have to pay the bills to have it open.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that Vern and Paul have always enjoyed, our owners, is they've always enjoyed people coming out to have fun.
Yeah.
And they always want to have it as a community resort.
Mm-hmm.
But all of a sudden, people are coming from North and South Dakota and all over the place. I mean, thousands of people.
Right.
A third of our business is North and South Dakota.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So anyway, the future, we could do so many things. So we have 800 acres. We could have gravity-fed mountain bike trails.
Mm-hmm.
We could put up a hotel. The sky is the limit.
That's right. And you guys, in the summer, you do motocross racing tracks, right?
We do. We have it's called a hare scramble, and they race through the woods, and they do a massive start right in front of the chalet. And we get them from 10 different states, anywhere from like 3 or 4 years old up to like people still racing in the city.
Oh, that's so cool. Now, out of all the different runs that are here at Andy's, which one is your favorite?
Of course, my favorite is Hollywood High.
Hollywood High. That's
my
a good
nickname is Hollywood, so it's named. My dad named it after me. So,
did he really?
Yep.
It's funny. I kid you not. My dad calls me Hollywood because when I was he's the only person that calls me that. And that was because I used to love that run so much. It's like when I was a kid, just like straight lining that thing, not turning. Yeah. That's funny that your dad calls you that.
People say Hollywood High, and the people will come in and they'll do like a yard sale.
Yeah.
Everything flying all over the place going down Hollywood High, and they come inside like, I crashed on your run.
That's so awesome, man. Well, it's been so, I can't imagine what my childhood would have been like without this place, and you were a huge influence on my life, so thank you for that, and thank you for sticking with it.
All right.
Dude, to this day, probably forever, this will be my favorite resort of all time in the whole world. I love this place so much.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool. Tom, thanks for being here. If you guys ever get out to central Minnesota, come to Andy's Tower Hills, buy a lift ticket, hit the wall, go down Hollywood, and have some fun. Peace.